Hello, this is Pac-Man Revival. It is a game available on itch.io. This is a Windows version. I think there's also a C64 version. They were developed by the author whose name you see there, Luca Carminati. He's LC-Games on itch, and his page on itch is lowcarb.itch.io. You can get all his games there for however much or little you would like to pay for them. And I like them quite a bit so far. I haven't played this one too much yet. So this is just a little summary of the game and some of the extra controls. Notice that he says in this version, except the first one, the playfields are generated randomly. So I kind of wonder why he didn't also randomly generate the first stage. I mean, maybe, I just don't know. Maybe he just liked that one. I did read the README. It had sort of general info on how the game of Dig Dug works. It didn't have any other keys in particular. Well, you can hit home to go back to the title screen, and you can hit P to pause. Actually, unlike, I was just playing his random level version of Pac-Man, which he made earlier. That was in 2019, and in that one, you couldn't pause and then hit home. You couldn't do that while paused. Also, the pause function in that one, it kept playing the game sounds, which was weird when the game was paused, and the pause text itself was not low res like the game. It was high res, so it kind of clashed. In this one, he's got that sorted out. So the pixel effect for F10 is scan lines or blurring. So I'm toggling through F10, so you got blur. I don't know why you would do that. You're some kind of weirdo. There you've got scan lines going one way, scan lines going the other way, and then hit it again, and you're back to no. Just give me the straight pixels. That's what I like. The integer scaling, this might be a perfect multiple of the original arcade resolution, maybe. I don't know. It's that, and then it's full screen height on my 1080p screen, which I am doubling as I record, so that in order to ensure that YouTube will give it at least 1080p resolution, because if I don't do that with a vertically oriented screen, if I just left it 1080p vertically, but less than 1080p horizontally, basically, YouTube would sometimes only play that back at 720p, which is really aggravating. So I'm not going to toggle full screen because that might screw up my recording. So let's just go ahead here. I'm playing this on joystick. You can play on joystick or on keyboard. You can use like arrow keys or the HJKL or something keys, and I think WASD as well, maybe. I don't know. It's got all kinds of options to control it. Unlike Pac-Man, yeah, so this is 2021, same date as his Miss Pac-Man version, which is Lady Pac, and it's got an option screen. His what's it called? His Pac-Man one is Random Pac. That was 2019, and it didn't have an option screen. It only had one option where you could set starting lives to 3 or 5. But these 2021 ones have a few more options each, and it's interesting. So you can have 3, 4, or 5 starting lives. You can change the maximum number of enemies, I guess, per stage. So 8, 10, 12. That's intriguing. And then there's a difficulty setting. I'm not sure what this might do. I guess it probably speeds up the enemies. That's the only thing I really noticed changing in like the regular arcade version of Dig Dug, is they get faster. Maybe Fygar breathes fire more on higher stages. Anyway, for now I'm just going to go with the default settings. Notice how the round 1 counter is already down in the corner. That's interesting. That seems odd. Dig Dug Revival. Okay, well. Now another thing I wonder, so in Lady Pack, you have separate high score boards for each difficulty setting. I'm not sure that's the case here. Like if I set it to hard, it still looks exactly the same. It doesn't say like best score is hard. So I wonder if they all get put on the same score screen in this one. Lady Pack would also show the other settings. Like it would show lives 3, max enemies 8. It would show that as just a little icons of 3 and 8 somewhere on your score entry, whereas this doesn't do that either. So I suspect that this, well, you could tell, you can just look at the order of the games on his lowcarb.itch.io page, and the ones near the top are newer. Anyway, let's go play. So this is the one stage that is not randomly generated. This one's the same each time, and it looks a lot like the regular arcade Dig Dug Stage 1, or Round 1 as I guess it calls them. Not sure they're exactly the same. Getting all these points for drilling out dirt. 10 points per dirt chunk. Well. Oh no, I'm gonna miss my carrot. Gosh dang it. Doing terribly. I'm not gonna get my carrot. No. You get twice as many points for killing a Fygar from the side as from the top or bottom, because it judges that it's more dangerous for you to attack a Fygar. I'm dead. I'm doing really bad. Doing real bad. Because a Fygar can breathe flame on you from the side. So you get more points if you pump them from the side. Yeah, I think you also get more points for squishing. You certainly get more points in combination if you squish a bunch of guys at once. Oh, man, my rock skills have just crumbled into little pebbles. Not that they were ever gigantic boulders of skill. Come here, big boy. See, now I should have got him down here. I would have got more points for popping him at the lowest level of Earth. Oh. Kind of accelerated there. Uh-oh. I did it again. I almost got myself killed. I love the little pattern of pixel noise in the earth. Wonder if that's exactly like the arcade one, or if he put his own little spin on it. Shoot, I should have popped him lower. I would have got more points. Of course, since the stages are random, you can ask, well, how... I mean, can you really have a high score competition? I don't know. I would say yes. Why not? You're all dealing with the same random algorithm. There's always a little luck involved. Unless you're playing Pac-Man, I guess. But there's still luck. I mean, quantum reactions change everything. Who knows? Nothing is for sure in this life. Didn't I already drop 2 rocks? Did I miss my veggie? What happened? Isn't it funny how they specifically made it like vegetables in this game versus fruit in Pac-Man? It's not all vegetables in this game, I guess. Oh, I already got the veggie, didn't I? I don't know what's going on. Oh, I can't get him now because that other guy would have just clean escaped. Oh. Ah, wow, these colors. Well, let's do the easy squish. Oh, it wasn't as easy as it was supposed to be. Oh, sweet. That's a good extra life sound. Uh-oh. Oh, this is getting a little hot. Ah, a lot hot. Yeah, take that. Give me my cucumber. Ooh. My big orange flower over there. It's for 5 rounds. 5 rounds of devastation. Okay, let's get down low, guys. For maximum points, we get down low. I guess I should try to squish him, but that's not a well-positioned... Oh, the way that earth carved itself out. Oh, heck. Oh, I did it too fast. Look how fast he's going. I forgot about that when time... As time goes by, they hit a point where they just go into turbo mode. I totally forgot about that. I should have just taken one of those guys out. Oh, that was a little toasty. Eerie silence when you stop moving. Give me that eggplant. Get out of there. Oh, shoot. No. Oh, stupid. I was just dancing all around the stupid eggplant. Ah. Well, they've hit speed up time. I didn't think that. Oh, I got him, though. Okay, come up my tunnel. Come up my tunnel. There. Got him on the second layer down, anyway. Oh, is that rock gonna get through that? Yeah, I think it will. Yeah! 4,000 for that. Yeah. Let's see if I can do another one. Yeah, just walk up here, boys. Nothing dangerous here. Eggplant time. Oh, don't go up there. Come down here where I get more points for exploding you. Don't you want to be exploded by my air hose? Yes, yes. That worked out. Oh, this is going to be dangerous. Oh, wow. Oh, boy, what a disaster. I got some. Oh, shoot, it's the pepper. It's there already. Oh, no, I forgot. I'm not going to get in there. Dang it. Well, see, I only got 400 because I killed him from below, not from the side. I got him on the second to lowest layer, so that was slightly more points. Shoot, one of them escaped. Oh! Hi. Yeah. Oh, shoot, he's gonna run. Come to Pappy. I'm not gonna call him Hori Taizo, because that was a retcon. They never called him Hori Taizo originally. That was a Mr. Driller retcon. Oh my gosh. Just, both sides. Wow. I should have seen that coming. Ooh, tomato. I like this random level. This randomization. It feels like kind of like how Mr. Driller, Mr. Do, Mr. What? How this game should have worked from the beginning, because it really keeps you on your toes. You can't just like memorize a stage. Although there's probably some kind of randomization in this in Dig Dug somehow that you can't just completely. Hello. Okay. Oh, I'm not gonna get the tomato. Maybe I could have just gone for it there. Yeah, come in here. Ooh. That's weird. I don't know if that ever happens in... Oh, no, I don't know if that ever happens in regular Dig Dug. A cross-shaped cave. Okay, I'm in trouble now. Oh... Onion. I like the cross-shaped cave. Ah! Oh man, it didn't... I missed my input chance there. Shoot, that was a little close. Oh. Well, I want him to come down here. Thank you. Just torturing the poor Fygar until he got down there. Uh-oh. Watermelon. Oh, shoot. This is not so bad. 500 each. So yeah, this, like most of these random games, it feels a little easier than the arcade version, because I'm already at round 15. which I think I've only reached like once in regular Dig Dug. But of course I could set the difficulty on a higher setting. Ah, there's out of my way. That was sweet. Half points. Ooh. Oh, God. I set myself up for that. I gained a man, though, so I'm not completely out of it. I should have not messed around. Come to my killing zone. Look at those weird flowers. I saw a new flower appear. Oh, oh. Shoot. Oh, that's the Galaxian or whatever the heck thing. Oops. Well, I screwed that up. Dang it. Okay. Shoot. Ah, what am I doing? I missed the turn. No. Too fast. Come on, you psychos. Isn't it funny how it completes the... Never noticed that in regular Dig Dug. How the tunnel kind of extends to complete... Ah! I don't feel like I got too many points on that screen. I suppose another thing that I find really difficult about the arcade version... Oh boy. The arcade version is that in the arcade version you'll have caves, starting caves. Well, they're all only starting caves. Where there will be two monsters like, ooh, pineapple, on top of each other. And so you can't tell that there's like two or more of them. And you'll go in there and like, you know, hit one with your inflato beam. And then the other one will just keep coming right through and kill you. Did I already get the... Did I miss the veggie? What's going on? I don't know. Hey, I gained another dude. Uh-oh. See, whereas here, I think they don't spawn exactly on each other. Of course, probably at some point somebody will, and I'll die. You... Oh, dear. Oh, boy. That was way too exciting. I forgot that they can kind of just jump through, so I missed my veggie, I lost my life. That was awful. What a disaster. They just kind of pop out of the wall and get this little burst of acceleration over what I always think they're going to get, and then they get me. Well, that's a chump way to die as well. Well, round 19. Man, he got exactly the way the high score thing works in Dig Dug with this display. If you type in with the keyboard, I think. You can't do it with the joystick. Well, I don't know if I'm going to beat that. What time is it? No, I gotta go. I guess that's a good stopping point anyway. Oh, well, shoot. No, because I wanted to see. Let's crank these up. Expert, max enemies 12. See what happens. This should be quick, right? So I think they're just going to be real fast. I don't think there's necessarily going to be 12 right away. Of course, this is the first stage that isn't randomized. The one that isn't randomized. What am I doing? I don't know why I didn't get killed right there. Get away from my carrot, you jerk. Don't you look at my carrot. No touching my carrot. No coveting my carrot. Don't even think about my carrot. Okay, how many monsters we got here? Doesn't look like that many, so yeah. But it's on hard, so that does that mean they're going to be faster, or they just start moving faster, maybe? That worked out okay. I barely dug anything in that one. Dig, not dug. They definitely start moving faster. They don't wait around. Oh, I like these rocks. I can just go right between them. Oh, come up this way. I got a present for you. It's big and hard and heavy and brown. Kind of weirdly lumpy. It's called a boulder. Ooh. That crushed them so smoothly and effortlessly. I wonder how far you have to go before you get to a round with 12 monsters in it. Shoot. Oh, he's gonna get away. Look at him bouncing along. His little crank or his tail just going. Sweet. Not yet. Patience. Patience, my son. Okay. Oh boy. Oh dear. I'm gonna die. I should have turned earlier. Yep. I should have turned earlier. jeez. I missed the vegetable. Oh, jeez. I thought he was just going to skip straight out. I thought that Fygar was going to get crushed. I missed him. Oops. I used to have that problem, hitting the sidewall and just standing in place. What am I doing? Where you going, buddy? Don't you want to stay for my eggplant party? Oh wow, look at that. 2 caves right on top of each other. I don't think I've ever seen that in regular Dig Dug. Just kill him, just kill him. Uh-oh. Peppa! So far, this isn't a whole lot harder. They kind of jumped out at me real quick on that first stage. Oh, here they're coming. Uh-oh. Ah, shoot. There's the vegetable. Ah, flamed in the back. I missed my turn. Oh, what? Come on. What the heck? God, he was coming right for me. Wow. Oh boy. Yeah, they're not waiting around now. I'm gonna die. Did I already miss a veggie? Oh, there's one. I wonder if that counted as the lowest level. I got 400 for him. I don't think it did. They're doubling up. So wait, how many... I got distracted. How many creatures is this now? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So that's more than would normally be allowed, I guess. Because the default setting was 8. I'm gonna die. I didn't die. I guess nobody noticed that, but I didn't die. Hello. Oh, I'm definitely gonna die. Yeah, that was not a good plan. Not gonna get that onion. Well, that fell apart quickly. Not ruthless enough. I should have done more divide and conquer. I couldn't. Just training them all into one big mob against me was just asking for being overwhelmed. There's too many. I mean, there's more than there ever has been. There were 10 or whatever. That's too many to do that with. I don't know what you even do. That's nuts. That wasn't even 12. So yeah, it puts all the high scores in this one on the same screen regardless of your settings, which is a little too bad. But, you know. Whoops. Home key. So that's Dig Dug Revival by Luca Carminati from 2021. It doesn't quite have the separate high score screens and little quality of life things that his perhaps slightly later Lady Pack has, his Miss Pac-Man revamp. But you know, that doesn't really matter. It plays super sweet. It's got some really fun options. Let's just set those back to normal for now. 12 enemies. Holy cow. I only got up to 10 there, I think. And that was way too many. I mean, with 12, you just have to, like, kill as many as possible before they start coming out of their holes. I think. I don't know. It's insane. Look at that little dragon, man. It's insane. Just imagine 12 of those. Their eyes pulsing, their teeth gnashing, their wings wiggling, their feet flopping, their tail twisting. 12 of them. Who can handle that? I mean, there might be some pukas in there too, probably. There is a stage in the regular one with all 5 guards. So yeah, you can get this at his itch.io page, which is low carb. That's LOWCARB. lowcarb.itch.io. And the itch.io, of course, is itch.io. And you can pay him some money for him if you want, or you can just, not do that and just get the game for free, essentially. But you should at least leave him a comment or something on the page, give him a rating for the game. I think authors would appreciate a well-considered feedback and that sort of thing. And this is super sweet. I'm going to give him some very nice feedback because it almost feels like ridiculous that it took this long for somebody to do really good versions of these games like this with just such cool enhancements, A Random Maze, I've been playing the Random Maze Miss Pac-Man and Pac-Man prior to this game, but the random mazes in this one, even though there's sort of less to it because, you don't get corridors all over the place and teleport tunnels and stuff. You just get it. All it really changes is the little caves at the beginning and where the rocks are and what monsters are in the caves. But because the original stages did already have their scripted, essentially scripted layouts of caves and monster numbers and types, it felt more fixed structure than Miss Pac-Man and Pac-Man, which just always had, the same ghost. So you sort of took that for granted. That wasn't really something you felt was a scripted thing, whereas in Dig Dug, if you're playing the arcade version, okay, I get to round 5 and it's always such and such monsters located here, here, and here. And you could just follow a pattern to go after those monsters. Although I think they do, I think it is a little randomized, like when they will leave their cave and phase through the earth. I think that is a little random. So you couldn't follow a perfect pattern probably, but I don't know. I'm not good enough at Dig Dug to know that level of detail. But still, I think it's cool just having to evaluate each stage fresh because they're new and you don't know what's going to come. And I guess admittedly I do like not so far having that thing that you have in the arcade version where it will, I guess intentionally they would basically spawn multiple monsters exactly on top of each other so you could not tell that there were multiples there. Of course that would be a thing you would come to memorize about the stages, but I really didn't like that. Because every time I would get to a new stage or one I hadn't been to in a long time, I wouldn't know. And then you go into a cave and you think you're just going to pump up the apparently one monster there, and then you pump up a monster, but another monster keeps coming right out from underneath him, and you're just like, oh, well, you got me, game. But so far that has not happened here. You would think that it would be possible for his random algorithm to spawn monsters exactly on top of each other, but maybe it's just a low chance that it'll happen, or possibly he put in a code to make sure it doesn't happen. I would tend to doubt that though. I think it's probably just a low chance that it happens. A relatively low chance compared to how often it happens in the arcade game once you get to a certain stage or round as they're called. So anyway, yeah, super sweet games. I mean, the random stage variants on Miss Pac-Man, and Dig Dug were the big three I wanted to play because I actually just started playing the regular versions of these games in a sort of determined way recently on the channel. And then, somebody tips me off to the fact that, hey, this guy's got these amazing versions of these that mix things up. But I do have 3 more games that I got from his itch, what do you call them, channel? I don't know, whatever, itch page, which are different types of games, and they're not random stages, but they're arcade games that he basically made new stages for, fixed stages. And those are two variations on a French maze arcade game called Bagman, where you're like a convict escaping in a mine and stealing bags of money or something. Which seems pretty cool, and I don't think I'd ever played that in the arcade, although it was published in the States by, or distributed by Stern, and in Japan by Taito. But it was a French company, actually an automotive company from France. They made these, just sort of electronic consoles that were used in the automotive industry for some kind of technical work. And I guess they just thought, well, we make these electronic consoles, we could make arcade machines too. So they did that for a short time in the early 80s. And then the other game that I got is his twist on the old Konami Egyptian tomb arcade game, Tutankhamun, or however you would say that. Basically a shorter version of Tutankhamun or whatever it is, the pharaoh who is also called King Tut. That's another classic arcade game. I think he probably kept the gameplay the same. He didn't say he changed it. I'm not that familiar with the arcade game. I never thought much of it, but I never played it much, I guess. But he made new levels, and I played it briefly, and it seems pretty cool. So I'll be making little videos of those as well. But that's it for now. Thanks for watching. All of the ones I've played so far have been super sweet. I'm definitely going to be playing these more, probably instead of the regular arcade versions. because I do like me some randomization of levels and some sweet options like these. So yeah, I mean, you can get yourself into all sorts of trouble with these. Not that I really need more help getting myself into trouble in TikTok. It's so funny how that revival spins in, looking kind of, totally out of place essentially for a 1982 game or whatever he said this was, that the original Dig Dug was, but it's kind of funny. Okay, well, that's it for now. Thanks for watching. Good night.